Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. I am Manoj Jad, your computer teacher. Today we'll start the next chapter, chapter 7, database and DBMS and introduction. First we'll discuss what is a database. A database is a collection of related data held together in an organized way. That means if a data is created in a proper way and if they are organized properly, then we can say it is a database. Now generally the database will consist of a data and informations. The data are some raw facts without any context, but the information is the raw facts put into some context which give them a proper meaning. For example, 42, rabbits, apples, 4 p.m. These all are the example of data because these are the information without any context. Now look at the another example. There are 42 apples in that box. Call me at 4 p.m. This is the information which will give us a proper meaning. Now, if we have an organized data and if we want to convert that into the form of database, then how we can do that? There are few steps which we have to follow while creating the database. The first one is put all the data in a single row. All related data should be in the single row. You can see in the table that the real number 1, Nexon, Tata and 108. Next one is the 2, Ciaz, Maruti Suzuki, 91 bhp. So like this we can put all the related data into the single row. Second one, we have to add the heading to each and every column and then give a proper name to the table. You can see in the second table we have given the name to the table, that is vehicle, and we have also added the heading for each and every columns. So we can say a database, it is the combination of data or information plus a proper structure. Now there are some basic database terms which will be used if we will create a database. First one is a table. We have already seen in the previous example, a table stores all the records of a particular category. Second one is a record. A record is all of the related data about one person, that is one row. So we can say a one row is a one record. Next is field. A field is one type of information about a person. That means for any person, in this all the information will be of the same type. That is a column. We already know that in one column all the information will be of the same type. And the last one is a primary key. It is a special field of the table that stores a unique value for each record, and it is also used to uniquely identify the record. If there are multiple records and if you want to identify a particular record with help of some special field, then we can use a primary key. So we can say it is also used to uniquely identify each and every record. Now we'll discuss the various uses of database. The first, the databases are being used in a search engines. Search engines use the database to store the information about what is stored on the different web pages. When you type something to search, search engine searches in its database and then gives you the list of matching result. So this is how, when we are searching in the Google for particular topic, then different links are being displayed, that is with the help of database. Next, the databases are also used in the police department. They will store the data in the form of database to store the information or data about various crimes and criminals, so that they can use that information later on whenever it is required. Databases are also used in the school registration record. The details like name, class, address, parents' name, phone number, attendance, results, etc. This type of all the information about any particular students, they are stored in the form of a database, so that it can be searched easily whenever it is required. Databases are also used to create the telephone directory. For example, school can store telephone numbers of all the staff members and students in the form of databases. Same way, offices can store the phone numbers of their employees in the form of database to contact them immediately. Databases are also used in the libraries. A library stores the details of all their books in the form of database. When you want to know if any book is in stock, you can enter either the title of the book, author of the book, or ISBN number of the book, which is unique for each and every book in the library. You can search any of this information about the book in database. You can also find out that how many copies are available, or all the copies are being issued to someone. So like this, the database can also use in a library. Hospitals also create a database of their patients for their history of the health issues of any patient, or the contact details of the patients. So this will be also useful in the hospitals. Now we'll discuss the advantages of the database. First, database can store very large number of records efficiently. That means any number of data are there, it can be stored very efficiently in the database. Next, it is very quick and easy to find the information, as the information is stored in organized way. We already know that the data are stored in the form of table, that is organized way. So if you want to search any information, it will be very quick and faster. In this, it is very easy to add the new data and to edit or delete some old data, as they are already stored in the organized way. Data can be sorted easily. For example, if you want to sort any data by date first registered, then we can sort the data easily. Data of the database can be imported to some other applications for the useful purposes also. For example, if you want to create a mail merge, then we can use the database. Next, more than one person can access the same database at the same time. That is, it is a multi-access and multi-user support. That means if at the same time more than one user wants to access the same data for their own purposes, then it can be done easily in the database. Next, and the main advantage of the database is the security. The security of the data is very high in the database as compared to the paper files. So in this, our data will be secured. Here are some questions that you have to do in your notebook. answers of all the questions are already there in this video. Thank you and stay safe.